think is discipling your kid more? You or the iPhone? Did your kid even have an iPhone? What can you do if you have it? You want to take it away? Look, these are all things we're going to talk about in the Fearless Faith course. We'll have time for questions during the Q&A. Go to, by the way, the new website. It doesn't go anywhere. We're still correcting some of that stuff, but it's in place. If you think you can contact us, contact the email at Dr.John@Daniel@Chap.John.org, and we'll get it fixed. It's really easy to upload. The cross-examine website, cross-examine. Go to crossexamine.org, click on online courses. You will see the new Fearless Faith course there. It drops August 4th, but as I say, you can join after that. But if you want to be a part of the premium course, you probably got to join by the second week of August or so. So hope to see you in it, the Fearless Faith course. All right, next question comes from Herb, who says this. Dear team, I just saw today's video where Frank was saying that Jeremiah 29:11 only applied to Old Testament Jews. Can you give me a correlating scripture for New Testament believers? I have to change my whole prayer routine around now. I've been using Jeremiah 29:11 for a long time. I will subscribe to the blog. I did look through it briefly, but I thought I would ask you guys in the meantime. Thanks so much, Herb. All right, Herb, great question. Yeah, when we say that Jeremiah 29:11 doesn't apply to Christians, I don't mean it's not useful to Christians. I don't mean that there's no application at all. What I mean is that the promises that were made in Jeremiah 29 are not promises to 21st century Christians. They were promises to the people who were taken exile by Nebuchadnezzar between 605 BC and 586 BC. He took them to Babylon, his capital, and God said through the prophet Jeremiah to those people in exile, the tribe of Judah, those people in exile, that 70 years later he was going to prosper them and bring them back into the land. So he said, oh, the plans I have, these plans to give you hope, plans to give you a future. Those plans, those specific plans about being back into the land 70 years later and being prosperous, that's not a promise to us. Again, this is why we have to say there are no verses in the Bible